Have you ever wondered how plants can be helpful in cleaning the soil around them?
What if we told you that nature has its own way of fixing the pollution without the use of any expensive chemicals or the machines?
Can plants really help clean the toxic waste from the
Now
soil?
that we have raised this question, we will be answering them.
How phytoremediation works?
And its principles and applications in real life.
The process where plants help to clean the pollutants from the soil is known as the phytoremediation. Phytoremediation is a mechanism where the plants absorb the pollutants from the soil and help them to clean naturally.
There are basically four types of phytoremediation. That includes phytoextraction, phytodegradation, phytostabilization, and rhizofiltration.
Phytoextraction. Plants like Indian mustard absorb heavy metals and store them in their tissues. The second one is phytodegradation. Microbes in plant roots helps to break down toxic chemicals into useful compounds. Third one is photostabilization. Some plants prevent contaminants from spreading by holding them in place. The fourth one is rhizofiltration. Water hyacinths clean water by absorbing toxic substances.
Phytoremediation is a natural process. This process involves various three steps. The first one is the contaminant uptake. The plants take in the pollutants through their roots. Second one is the pollutant transformation. The contaminants are either broken down by the plant enzymes or stored in the plant tissues. The third one is the stabilization or the removal. Some plants trap the pollutants in their roots to prevent them from spreading, while others release them in a less harmful way. And the fourth one is the harvest. In this, the plants absorb the heavy metals and we dispose them safely to prevent the recontamination. This eco-friendly technique is useful for cleaning up the heavy metals and various pesticides and industrial waste also. So like for every technique, we have some benefits and the challenges. The benefits include being environment friendly, cost effective, restoring the soil health and improving the biodiversity. And the challenges involve being a slow process and some plants can't survive in the heavy contamination and as well the contaminated plants needs to be safely disposed.
You must have heard about Chernobyl. Well, it is a real life example of phytoremediation. Sunflower project is related to phytoremediation. After Chernobyl nuclear disaster, large areas of land and water were contaminated with radioactive elements like cesium-137, strontium-90. Scientists needed a cost-effective and eco-friendly solution for treating the contaminated soil and water. So here comes the phytoremediation. So now let me explain the process, how does it work and why sunflower were chosen. So for the process part, sunflowers are planted in the radioactive water and soil. The roots are then absorb and accumulate the harmful contaminant and radioactive materials. The contaminated plants are then harvested and safely disposed of to prevent further spread. Now the part about why sunflowers were chosen for this. The sunflowers have very fast growing roots that effectively absorb pollutants. They extract heavy metals and radioactive elements from the environment. They provide a natural, low cost and effective eco-friendly treatment for nuclear waste cleanup. Impact of this project was that sunflowers significantly reduced radiation level around Chernobyl. Water and the ground was included. Inspired by this research, nuclear waste cleanup, including application in Fukushima in 2011, showed that how phytoremediation used in globally to clean toxic waste around soil and environment. So now let me conclude the topic of the Chernobyl Sunflower Project. The Chernobyl Sunflower Project proved that the plants play a crucial role in environmental cleanup, restoration, making phytoremediation a valuable and effective treatment for contamination in the radioactive sites.
Some real life example of phytoremediation includes Indian mustard. In India, Indian mustard has been tested for cleaning petroleum contaminated soil near refineries. The second example is cleaning heavy metal contaminated soil. Indian mustard has been used in site contaminated with lead, cadmium, and zinc, particularly in old industrial and mining areas. The third one is wastewater treatment. Indian mustard is planted in areas where industrial wastewater has polluted local farms. The plant absorbs toxins, preventing them from entering food crops.
So, as we have explored how plants clean the contaminated soil through a process phytoremediation, from removing the heavy metals to absorbing the radioactive elements, it proves that nature has its own way of healing.
We have seen real life examples like sunflower project, Indian mustard role in heavy metal absorption. Now we know that phytoremediation isn't just a theory, it's a practical solution and already used worldwide.
While it has some challenges like slow cleanup and disposal issues, still the benefits outweigh the drawbacks. If we continue our research in the phytoremediation, we can find many benefits about how plant can help us in cleaning up the contaminated soil. So thank you everyone.